So labor rights. We have had a long day. So let us get into it right now. Let's welcome from the neighboring constituency, Minister of Transport, Science, and a whole heap of
Labor Rights of Portland. Good evening. Prime Minister and Leader, Deputy Leader Desmond Mackenzie, my beautiful wife, Action Ann, my family, councillors, and the wider Portland family. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. The first thing that I want to do tonight is to tell the Prime Minister that everything that you see from left to right, north to south, east to west is hometown Portland people. We no bus crowd. The last time those are the people at the meeting. It was the end of a bus tour, starting from all the way in Clarendon. And when they reach here, and you look in the square, you could have barely find half of what we have here tonight. You know why? It is very simple. Serve the people and they will serve you. Love the people and they will love you. Love the people and they will love you. Work for the people and they will work for you. Defend the people and they will defend you. And last but not least, respect the people and they will respect you. And that is what I have done for 18 years. 5 terms or 5 elections. 4 elections and 1 by-election. 2007, 2009, 2011, 2016, 2020, and next week Wednesday, 2025. But I want to remind the Prime Minister that out of those 5 elections, and Desmond, because he might forget to, no one has ever run against me twice. As them get beaten, them take bush, same night, never to return. You know why? You know why? You know why? My name was my name, and my name can't change. My name is a Portland for life. 1 Daryly bars, never 2. But I have better news. But I have better news for you. While I was working in West Portland for 18 years, after 18 years of PNP leadership up to 2007, East Portland was suffering for 30 years of unprecedented PNP neglect. And you know what happened? In 2019, there was a by-election because of the unfortunate and untimely death of the then MP. May his soul rest in peace. But because of that, my wife, Anne-Marie Vaz Action Ann, was able to beat the most popular person in the PNP at that time. When everybody said it wasn't possible. And we gave him Damian Goatman Crawford a beating that he has never forgotten and will never forget as long as he lives. And I'm going to tell you something, and I don't want to get into trouble with the Prime Minister tonight. But I see my wife windshield a halfway tree. The next stop a Windward Road. And the next stop after Windward Road, I don't need to tell you where that is. Because he will never, ever forget the backside he will get from who himself was a woman that got to where she was because of who she was married to and not because of who she is. I stand here proud tonight of my wife who won in 2019 and 2020 and is one of the best representatives of the 63 members of parliament in Jamaica. So when them talk about East Portland under pressure, because East Portland are PNP, I am fully confident that her work has showed everybody who she is. Her passion for people, her love for people, and the fact that she came from humble beginnings, so she understands each and every one of you and what you go through every day. So that brings me to a point that I want to make tonight. I came from a privileged family in Kingston. My parents could afford to send me to school. My parents could afford to drop me to school in their car or hire somebody to drop me to school. There are other MPs who are in the same position because we went to the same school in Kingston. Mona Prep School and Campion College. And I know for a fact that some of those who bad mind in the rural school bus system never had to take rural transport to school. Yet still they represent a rural constituency. And for them to bad mind you, the people who suffer every day to send your children to school in a safe, economical way, is the wickedest act that I have ever seen in this country. I represent a rural constituency for 18 years, so I live it with the people. I know the pain of my constituents who have lost children, who have gotten children injured, and how they have had to cope with it. But I am a caring member of parliament who is serving for the right reasons to work and help the people. They only want power at all costs. So when they make those statements, after 743 children have been injured between 2023 and now, 65 children have been killed in road accidents, school children, and 15 so far this year. And all they have to say is that a old bus, and a this bus, and a that bus. Well, make I tell you something. the people of Jamaica have said that they support the rural school bus system. My Prime Minister and my cabinet colleagues have said they support it. And nothing will stop it come September morning. Not only that, I'm going to tell you something better. We have another issue that is facing us. And that is the new electricity license. And I can tell you one thing. You would have seen and heard that we say we're not renewing or negotiating no new license on the bad terms that were done in 2001 and 2016 under the People's National Party. And I say to you tonight, this minister and this prime minister and this cabinet colleague, we have 2 years to complete it. And if we don't get the right terms from the right people, we're not stopping, because this new license is going to take the people of Jamaica out of the separation of one person's hand, to make sure that everything that happens is for the benefit of you, and you have my commitment on that as the Prime Minister of Jamaica. So, tonight is not my night. Tonight is Action Hand's night and the Prime Minister's night, because we are in East Portland. But I want to close on 2 notes. One, the government of Jamaica has showed you its performance. The government of Jamaica and the party that I am so proud to be a part of has given you a list of achievements and a manifesto on which we can campaign on. The only thing that those other people have been able to campaign on is to tear down Andrew Holness in every way, shape and form. Anything you ask them say corruption. Anything you tell them, and you only have to listen to the debate, because there was nothing that they can tell you about what they are going to do differently and show you that they can do it. We not only tell you, we show you and commit to you. We don't make promises, we make commitments. Well, let me say something to you tonight. The Prime Minister touched on it, the leader touched on it. The rural school bus, they asked me for about 5 different certificates. Certificate of fitness, certificate of inspection, certificate of this, certificate of that. And the one thing that we ask Mark Golden for is to show us his birth certificate and his renunciation of his UK citizenship. I don't know, because I wasn't there. So maybe the Prime Minister see better than I could see, but I couldn't see it on TV because that piece of paper as what old time something will not exist anymore. I was a dual citizen. Let me show you what a birth certificate from Jamaica is. This is how it looks. It says, hold on, Registrar General Department, birth certificate form. And it tells you who your mother and father is, where them born, and where you born. So let me tell you something. Not only has he not been able to show us a valid current birth certificate, association where them carry me to court over in 2009. So me know it better than anybody else in Jamaica. I say to you, calm drunk, but calm no fool. And I'm going to tell you something better. You can't serve two masters. Not when you want to come or become the leader of Jamaica. We know where this man was born. We know that he grew up in Spanish Town. We know that he had to suffer like all of you to get where he got. In 2016, them bad mind him over him house and it cost them the election. In 2025, them a bad mind him over a few little dollars and tell pure lie how much account him have. Make I tell you something. This gentleman here is the best Prime Minister that Jamaica has ever had in its history. And you see, just how I take on Mark Rowling, Satan Campbell, Goatman, what the other one named Peter Badmine Bunting, and last night Raymond Price asked me about certificate. And every time they answer me, I just get a question. I answer them and I show them proof of documentation, because that's how we operate as a government, transparent. We have nothing to hide. So I say to you tonight, before I leave the stage, yes, if 5 of them can manage me alone, how them will manage, bro God? I'm mad. Right? I said to you tonight, as I close, that this woman has given up and sacrificed her family life with her husband. When I'm working in government, in Kingston, she's working in Portland. Her children, her grandchildren don't see her for days and weeks at a time because she believes in you and wants to better your life. And I want to say to the people of Portland, you see them two bars, yeah? Them can't broke. You know why them can't broke? Because they are made out of metal and steel, not glass. I close by saying tonight I have a very special guest here with me, my daughter's best friend. And I want to say that we lost a soldier and a patriot and a Labour Party man to the bone a few weeks ago due to health. Don Weddy, former senator and minister of the Jamaica Labour Party. And her daughter, his daughter is here, Abby, tonight. And I want to say to Abby that this election, both in East and West Portland and nationally, when we beat them on September 3rd, is going to be dedicated in the life and honor and memory of John Webby, a patriot who served Jamaica well and is gone too soon. Prime Minister, all I say to you tonight, I don't need to talk more because talking will help. Action is what we do in Portland. Kick off in Portland. Kick off West Portland. And let's concentrate on the other 61 constituencies. God bless you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I will defend you, serve you, protect you,